So Triangle Farm Chaos is all about trying to optimize the same logic. Because n is up to 50,000, and that's 5 times 10 to the power 4. Essentially, you can only use up to 10 to the 8, usually. If it says the time limit is 1 second, this is all you have. So you can't do n squared because that would be 10 to the power of 9. But the trick is if you do n times n divided by 2, that is still within the 10 to the 8 limit. So what you can do is create like a counter and do the exact same thing, but the ranges are going to be a little different. We know that if we say that k is the greatest side, or yeah, let's say k is the greatest side, and j is going to be our second greatest side, and I is going to be our smallest side. Then if we decide I and j, k is automatically decided because we know the sum of the 3 sides is going to be n. So we can do that I goes from 1 to n divided by 2. Because I is the smallest side, the worst case would be like I is n divided by 2, j is n divided by 2, and k is n divided by 2. That like goes beyond n. So even you can turn this into n divided by 3 even. But for simplicity, it's n divided by 2 here. It's going to work if you have n divided by 3 as well. And j is going to be, I'm just going to freely set it to I through n. Again, you can kind of optimize this, like hyper optimize this, but for simplicity, it's just n here. And then we're going to have k, calculate k by subtracting the 2 sides. If k is smaller, if it's not the greater side, just continue. And if it is, then we also want to continue if it can't be a triangle. We know that it can't be a triangle if the sum of the 2 other sides is less than like k. So yeah, in that case, just continue. And otherwise, add the number of triangles possible and just print out the number of triangles you can form. And that way you can just do it with O of n times n divided by 2. So that's under the limit. Yes, any questions?